Today, vomit, vomit everywhere, and no time to stop and think. This is Checkpoint.
Hello and welcome to Checkpoint, and what are you wearing?
I'd rather not talk about it.
You know what? I'd rather you did.
Really would rather not.
Well, you know who's got the final say on this? Paul. Paul, what do you think?
Independent developers Ilya Kivikangas and Simo Sainio, which are names I did not read before starting the story, are looking to Indiegogo to continue work on their Oculus Rift game Windlands. It's a jumping, platforming, virtual reality exploration game which seems like it would just be a one-way trip to Vomit Town for some people, but it's also cool as hell. It looks kind of like Super Mario 3D World, plus... Wait, why haven't we made that for Oculus Rift yet? Somebody get on this.
Ubisoft really wants to hype you up for Assassin's Creed Unity. To get you into a Parisian mood, they've released a free interactive tour of Paris called Project Window. You can walk around Paris using Google Street View, unlocking lost memories like Assassin's Creed Unity screenshots, trailers, and rap videos. Now, this is neat and all Ubisoft, but how is it different than my favorite, already emergent Google Street View game, Poverty Tourism? You know, when you Street View into places that you want to see but you're too poor to ever go to? Well, Ubisoft says, as you move around, you get to hear Andy Serkis doing period narration to help you feel like you're really immersed in the location. Yes, that's right. They've added everyone's least favorite, most awkward historical tourism trope, the first-person interpreter. Yay! It's just like being on one of your multitudinous, endless family road trips to historic Awfulville and surrounding Dullsville. Only Andy Serkis doing a voice instead of a stoned acting school dropout.
The Retron 5, or the Retro N5, it's a little unclear with their branding. Anyway, the Retron 5 gaming console from Hyperkin, with cartridge bays that can read everything from the NES to the Game Boy Advance, has come under fire from Libretro, open source emulator project. They claim that the Retron 5 uses code from the Genesis Plus GX and SNES 9X Next desktop computer emulators, which already exist in the gray area of don't forget you can only use this for games you legally own the ROMs for, wink wink, but more importantly are absolutely open source and not for sale. How is Libretro so sure? Well, because the guy who posted these claims wrote a bunch of the code and can pinpoint specific oddities that only exist in the codebase because he put them there. This all gets very nitty-gritty from here out with open source laws and the word TiVoization, but Hyperkin has since responded to Libretro's claims and said, yeah, we did all that. Guess we didn't mean to? My bad. Yeah, good save, guys.
Hey, do you enjoy the fast-paced digital card game Hearthstone? Have you ever wondered what it would look like if it was a real game? Well, if you've got the cash and don't mind long international shipping times, you can now order a real-life Hearthstone set on Taobao. It's like a Chinese Amazon, but that's not the point. The point is that Hearthstone is indeed gorgeous in real life, but it's also a complete pain in the ass. A turn that takes like 30 seconds online takes upwards of 5 minutes to resolve IRL when you're the one working out all the death rattle effects. But aside from the massive inconvenience of manual scorekeeping and the mountain of pieces you need to keep organized, and the fact that some of the cards aren't accurate anymore because Blizzard tweaked them after they'd been printed, it's great! Oh, it also takes 2 hours to set up.
At Tokyo Game Show last week, Masaki Yamagawa, producer for the Dark Souls spiritual follow-up Bloodborne, revealed that only 0.5% of attendees who played their demo at PAX Prime were able to actually beat it. Only 20 in 3,500. The Tokyo Game Show crowd fared better, with 3% able to beat the boss of the demo, but we loosened him up for you. I look forward to the game's release, where one of the guys who beat it at PAX can call everyone else an idiot for not seeing how obviously easy the boss is.
You know what the thing is, though, Graham? If they'd had the helpful and always polite and unfailingly generous and great of spirit Twitch chat, I'm sure they would have been able to beat the boss.
If only they'd gone left.
Coming up, a bug in the 3DS version of the new Super Smash Bros. Makes some characters grow to enormous, Godzilla-like sizes. Now, is this really a glitch, or is it just a clever way to give people like me, who are awful at Smash Brothers, a chance to win a round once in a while?
Wow, I should have double-checked that Windland story.
Yeah,
Ilya Kivikangas.